I'm sitting in a different seat. Things have changed just a slight bit. We already know it is, and it's been a minute, but we back, y'all. It is a brand new episode of the BBC Club Podcast. That's the Black Boy Content Club Podcast. These are two of your hosts. I'm your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington. That's the Darkitect, Chris Burns.
This feels weird.
This feels hella weird. We doing this. Hey man, we together?
I'm with you. I'm with you, dog. We gonna do it.
Fuck, it's weird. We miss you, Primm.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
We like Primm told y'all last episode, he dealing with some things. He will be back, but we keeping this going in the time being. So, one of the other things that we've been saying, we're going to move your laptop. It's in the way of the ladies. God damn it.
This nigga here, bro.
Already, dog. Okay, you know
this is why you sit in that chair all the time.
You know what it's why I'm not here, okay? I gotta get used to it, okay? Also, let me put it to the side like that. Is that better to producer yo? Perfectly. Okay, cool. Also, y'all know producer yo still in the building. Also, you heard giggling. We're gonna see the chat in a minute. Shouts out. Somebody said Primm still tripping out. Primm got arrested. He is not. Did the man? Jesus Christ, he coming back. He gonna be back. We love Primm. He got some things he dealing with, and as black men, we support him. You will know. Remember that song?
Oh my God!
Remember the song?
This is the thing about you, dog.
No.
You have the build to you. I would assume you had like a big like Teddy Pendergrass ass voice or something like that. Yeah. But then it comes out and it's not.
It's not what you think.
Not that.
Not at
it's
all.
Not that.
It's not fucking supposed to be.
Why can't you sing?
Because I'm not supposed to sing. I don't know why you putting so much pressure on me.
I mean, I can't sing neither.
Okay, so shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, so we're also, we told y'all on this show.
Wait a minute. This thing Queenie said, is this the Moesha period?
Hilarious. That is hilarious. So we have been telling y'all though for a while. What we've been doing is expanding the network. You know already, you can see myself, Martin Morrow, and Clayton Thomas, aka CT, on Before the Bell. On top of that, we are consistently adding new pods to the podcast.
That's right.
And what we want to do today is use this special episode to introduce y'all to the newest, the host of Girls Want to Know Pod. Fatimah, Taliah, and Alicia Taylor. Y'all, round of applause.
We're here.
I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. They've been sitting over the side like, what the fuck
is happening?
What is going on?
What is going on?
Welcome to the BBC Club.
Thank you.
Welcome to the BBC Club.
Thank you.
So appreciate y'all for coming on. Appreciate y'all for being a part of this with us more than anything. So before we start talking bullshit, tell the people about y'all, what y'all got going on, who y'all are. Do all that good shit. It's a lot of dudes who gonna be in the comments, so let them have fun.
We're a lovely, beautiful, inspiring podcast team.
Yeah.
Yes. That we both do separate. At least I do stand up, and
I'm a food blogger, vegan food.
Yeah.
And then we have a podcast because we girls and we like to talk about shit.
It's a good gossip podcast where you're gonna learn something for yourself.
You're gonna learn a little bit about healing. We're gonna talk a little shit.
You're gonna cry and stuff.
Things like that.
Be sad.
Have a little wine.
So basically an episode, and when I'm on BBC Club, basically, because I'm on which one of them is Primm. Neither one of them is Primm.
No.
But no, I'm glad to hear that, to know that y'all do something different, because there's a lot of different podcasts, where, especially with ours, even with women. And so to know that it will take you on an emotional gamut, an emotional run of things from two people from two entirely different lifestyles. One's a stand-up, one's a vegan food blogger, which, by the way, I just recently found out there's a lot of dope vegan food out here.
It sure
we
You know
be
what I'm saying?
eating honey.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, y'all do. Let me say it. I was going to say something. It's the BBC. I'm trying to be respectful. I was going to say something.
Pause.
No, because
Threw me off.
No, because this.
I left it alone.
No, he left it. Oh, you want to know? This is how ratchet the show get.
Okay.
Look, yes, vegan women do be eating, and they be tasting like whole organic good shit.
Right.
Now, I just want to make sure I said that.
The name of the podcast is BBC, and when you said
Black-
it, I was like, no, I know, but when you said it, I was like, wait, what am I on?
Pull the mic a little closer.
I didn't know what was going on at all. I walked in and I was like, this is how you like surprise, like it.
Yeah, I was
Gotcha,
saying.
man.
That was a surprise. Yeah.
They didn't tell me what the show was about. I could have just walked into anything.
I know.
I was like, oh.
Nah,
I would never do. We would never Cosby to you. You know what I'm saying? We would never just catch you off guard like that.
We would never Cosby.
We gonna look. If we're gonna do the show, we doing the show. You know what I
It
mean?
was definitely getting
That is true.
Yeah.
You
That
went on
is
an
true.
audition.
Y'all
and
already
it
getting
was a
love though.
porn. I
Randy
did this shit on
Constance
accident.
in the chat
Thanks,
gave
guys.
$5. Said, "Hey,
Hey,
ladies."
Shout out
thank you.
Y'all already getting comments. Jay just found out about food crazy. I've been known about food. What the fuck? You look, I think I am kind of fit, kind of fat. Also been learning about. I also known about vegan food. Thing about vegan food, and you can attest to this. Over the years, it has actually gotten better because when vegan foods first started coming, it was the most bland shit in the world.
Everybody was just frying tofu.
That was it. It was just fried tofu
And
over and
I'm
over.
like tofu intolerant, which makes my life like 10 times harder. But since I became vegan 6 years ago, things have really like gotten a lot better. And there's options literally everywhere you go. In LA.
It's always weird when people, because like I was always skeptical about the Impossible Burgers, Beyond Burgers.
They be banging.
But that was saying at first everybody was like, "Ugh, you eating something that ain't a burger?"
Isn't it like
Here he go.
missing? No.
Here he
See,
go.
no, I tour a lot with Country Wayne, and he's pure vegan. A lot of people don't know that. And I mean, he be having like black mothers with the swollen ankles bringing vegan food, and it be
fire.
Like absolutely fire.
Like Slutty Vegan in Atlanta, that
them burgers, the bacon. Oh my god, I don't know what she doing to that bacon.
And I think in LA, when I used to work at Crossroads on Sunset. And Travis Barker, I think he owns that restaurant. I think they were the first to have the Impossible Burger.
Okay,
it's so good.
My question was, what is in the Impossible Burger? Because isn't the
beets?
That's what gives it the red
give
color.
It the color, but then it's pea protein. It's literally green peas.
Okay.
Really though?
Literally, and it might not be green peas, but it's a certain type of like.
I was
bean.
almost certain the missing ingredient was like cancer or something in there. Like
you're more likely to get that from real meat.
By definition, if it's not meat, it shouldn't taste like meat. Yeah, like you know what I mean.
Impossible meat. So
no,
you're more likely to get that from the stuff
impossible
you
could
eat.
happen.
I mean, you know,
as
I drink fucking Red Bull.
I know, right?
Right, you gonna say cancer's in
I
food?
feel like
I'm trying to get sponsored.
I'm still
the
drinking.
judgment for vegans be so strong.
The food be fire
The
though.
food be bomb though.
I'm proud of y'all.
The first time I had
I'm proud of
seitan,
I don't like seitan.
that was for, but I was like, because it's
What's
basically
seitan?
the equivalent of what's supposed to be steak or
Yeah,
whatnot.
but it's just
It's just
it's
dough.
rubbery.
It's just wet. It's just
Yeah.
dough re-rolled and boiled and
I don't like
baked.
Dough.
Yes.
yeah.
That's all it is. To try
Now
to
they
get
getting ridiculous.
It's
I
some
don't like
things that's
that part.
ridiculous, but it's certain things that are actually just amazing. And I've had some places that are just like, yo, this is worth it. Also, I think what sucks, and anyone who's ever eaten vegan can or tried to eat healthy can attest to this.
Yeah.
Why in the whole entire heavenly fuck is it so much more expensive?
Because you will live longer.
Yeah.
Let me kill myself for 99 cents.
No, we need you to. They need.
Yeah.
America
It's like
need you to
Dion
end
was talking about
slavery.
last night with like the, God, what word am I looking for? With the chickens that are raised right.
Oh, free range chicken.
Oh, free range chicken, not
free
the
range
chickens that are raised right.
Give me these
The ones that have structure.
These chickens got both
chickens that
parents in the home.
That's correct.
private
Nuclear
school.
family chickens.
Give me these overwhelmed ass
Yeah,
chickens.
yeah.
These stressed out ass chickens.
I don't
100%.
think that those are doing good. I feel like the free
They're
range
not.
chicken.
No, I don't feel like
I want my chicken stressed out.
I
How
like
else you
my
get,
stressed out
how else
chicken.
you get
Yeah.
a church's chicken wing with a bicep like this?
You
and
know
shit?
what I'm
You
saying?
ever seen a church? You like that
Maybe.
ain't a normal chicken.
You,
Bro.
you,
where the
you built
cancer comes
strong
from, I
with
feel
chicken.
like.
Like
You built.
that.
That's how the hood
Damn.
babies are built the way they are. Church's
Yeah.
chicken out
I'm
here.
about to say that's
chicken
how.
is actually what took me out. I ate a piece of chicken and saw a vein,
It
and I
took
was
you
like, you
out.
know what?
Well, you saw a vein, and that was it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
So you're fully vegan, not even
Yes.
pescatarian, just
No,
full vegan
fully
across
vegan.
the board.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's right.
Wow.
Dating you's got to be amazing because somebody got to be like, all right, well, fuck, I really want this steak tonight. Like,
She was like, don't
They
let
gonna
it touch
cook that
any of the
shit.
pots.
They gonna order it. They're not gonna cook a steak in my pots and pans. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, they
Can you taste it? Do you know?
I don't know.
Oh.
It ain't just ain't no meat been in my pots and pans for
Wow.
6 years. It ain't gonna go. in
you
there
like
for
you ain't
somebody
putting.
today.
Don't you
I-
bring no turkey in this bitch?
It's not
Don't you
gonna
bring no
happen.
ground chicken?
Not gonna do it.
I
don't
be eating
give a
McDonald's
fuck.
though, so I can't.
Yeah.
Yo, that's more cancerous than any fucking thing.
I
Exactly.
love McDonald's. I think it's powers in it. I
This
think,
shit's so
you know?
expensive
Yep.
now.
No,
so
yeah.
Yo, that was
Yeah.
some shit. Like it was $18 for a Big Mac.
I knew
nigga.
you know.
I think it is.
No, it's been a big. I don't eat at McDonald's. It's been big. I do not.
It's so
Every
good.
time I go home, my
No, I
nephews
You
do
don't
and
eat at
Yeah.
McDonald's,
nieces.
nigga?
I be
No.
eating there.
All right.
No.
My
I love
nephews
it.
and nieces eat it, and I used to, when
So
I was in
good.
college, you could get a
Fire.
Big Mac like
Yeah.
For
$2.99.
$6 at the most.
You could get a
Oh.
meal. You could get 2 McChickens
Yeah.
and some fries.
Remember
It would
the
be
dollar
$4.
menu?
That was
I
a
mean,
thing. No
it's
place has a
not a
dollar
thing.
menu.
Dollar menu
anymore.
It's
anymore.
important to eat like that, though. In my
It's important
opinion.
to have some McDonald's sometime. You already got to stop
This
at
is
least.
my theory, right? When
Just a
when
little bit.
society breaks down, right? And we don't have access to good shit anymore.
Like free range chickens.
You know what I mean?
And mushrooms.
You need some toxicity in your system to be able to survive with the leftovers you got going on.
I prefer my toxicity from wine and weed.
Okay, all right, that's fair. Well, see, weed from the earth.
I know, right?
McDonald's chicken is like made in a laboratory.
I just want you establish the fact how McDonald's food out here staying around like Twinkies.
It's important.
It's so good.
It's important.
Because it ain't cheap. It used to stay around because it was cheap. It ain't cheap.
Yeah. No, but you can't reheat it though.
Yes, you can.
No. See, this is where I tap out.
I'm a pescatarian, so I only get the fillet of fish.
Okay, all right.
You can reheat that.
Yeah.
Right. Nah, because you can't reheat no damn Big Mac chicken nuggets, no shit like that.
On the counter for 2 years, and the shit gonna look exactly like it looked.
And that's why you need that.
Somebody did a video.
That's why you need that.
They did. That's
what
why
was the
you need
video?
it.
I think somebody took like a Big Mac or
they just left it on the counter.
No, not even that. They put it in some Coke. They poured some Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola
will show you a lot of shit.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
that's what I'm saying. They gotta keep your inside strong.
The fucking
you can power up a battery.
Off a car, yeah.
You can do.
You said Coca-Cola tell you about a lot of shit.
They use Coca-Cola for
this man gonna have me out here pouring Coca-Cola on niggas.
People used to clean their toilets and shit too.
It was Big Mac and a Coke. He just let it soak for 2 months.
And what happened?
This shit did nothing. Like
it stayed the same.
It just like I guess it started, but it was like something they did a lot of different experiments. Coca-Cola has been used to like get the rust or oxidation off of a car battery.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, the shit people be drinking.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta gird yourself on the inside. If you ain't strong enough to handle it, that's natural selection, baby.
You ever been
I've had a Carl's Jr. before. I'm not gonna lie. I fucked with that before twice. So we just talked about you, Alicia, being a food blogger. Fatimah, you're a stand-up comedian. I've done a bunch of shows. You're also an actor. Yeah. You know, you're in the Peacock show, killing it.
Yeah.
You know, with the homies Craig Robinson and Real Battle. Yeah. So shouts out to you. How long you been doing stand-up though?
I reached my 10-year last year.
10 years.
Oh shit! All right.
And coming up, you're gonna be a part of the Netflix It's a Joke Fest.
I'm excited.
Yeah, congratulations on that. So tell me some of the things, like some of the highlights you've had thus far in your stand-up career outside of getting ready to do Netflix.
Highlight. I would say when I shot my own special, that was a highlight for me. Because I was able to be in control. And then it was at a time where I didn't really think that I could do it. It was like during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. So I shot it like when everybody was not allowed to go outside. And so that part I think was a big deal.
How did you do that? With people in person, socially distanced, or did you? Because I know, shout out to the homie Nate Jackson. He did a virtual one.
He did.
Yeah.
I remember he did one because like had like 600 some people on Zoom watching in while he did it. Mm-hmm. So like, how did you do yours?
We had everybody test, and everybody had to bring their negative test to the show. And it was like social distance basically. And then we had everybody like wear their mask while they were sitting down, but then they could take it off for the show. And it was outside.
Okay.
So it wasn't indoors. And we basically had a porta potty for outside. And then we made a documentary about what life was like as a comic during that time.
Has it been released?
Mm-hmm. Comedy Dynamics took it.
Okay.
And it's on like Apple TV and like
nice. I didn't know. I had no idea about it. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And so it was cool. And I did it with my family, so that was fun for me too. My brother is a producer, so he did all of my sound. And, so it was fun. Questions and shit. No, it was fun. That was my accomplishment.
No, you got it.
It's on Amazon.
You're doing good.
It's on Amazon too. Yeah.
Oh, so you across the board? People can definitely find it.
You can. Yeah, it's called Nice to Meet Me.
Yeah.
And then they ripped it and made an album on Sirius Radio, and it does very well there. So that was a big accomplishment for me.
Yeah.
I love. How long is the special?
I only did 30 minutes. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So let me ask you this question because I figured that's a good question to ask. You did 30. Mm-hmm. Was that by choice, or were you like, nah, I should do longer, but maybe 30 is the sweet spot or not? Because I always talk to you about that too. What's the sweet spot now for stand-up comedy specials? Because we all used to think coming up in this game, it was an hour.
Well, I mean, special is an interesting thing anyway at this point in comedy because people forget, like, back in the day, like, Eddie Murphy Delirious was was literally an HBO special. Right. People weren't really just putting out hours of stand-up out there like that. And then Raw was a movie that you had to go to theaters to watch. You know what I mean? Same thing with Live at the Sunset Strip, et cetera, et cetera. Now it's like people putting up 15 minutes on YouTube talking about it's a special. It's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Like,
I always felt like, and this is one of the things I even feel like with my own. In order to make a special, it's got to be a want for it, a demand. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the thing in comedy now. Like, it's way too many people. Yo, I'm going to record a special. Who asking for it?
Right.
Yeah. Just because you got an hour of material don't mean it's time to burn it. You know what I mean?
I think for me, when I did it, it was just the reason. It was because I made the choice of being like, oh, this is I felt like, because you make the choice of which
of course.
for you, but I felt like I was making a little bit of noise and we had to sit down. And I was like, in order for me to continue to be the brand of Fatimah Taliah, I have to create that for myself.
And build momentum.
Momentum. And then I was like, there wasn't at the time, I didn't see like other Black women that were putting out content in the way that I was doing it from the things I was doing online. So that's what actually helped me, really. I was doing my own little sketches and stuff online. So that was my fans that came to see that special. Because even at that time, nobody was outside. So how was I going to get people to even come? Yeah. So just like my fans were watching us prepare it and how we were doing it. I was letting them in on all of that kind of stuff. So that's what got Comedy Dynamics to pay attention to it. Really.
Oh, that's dope.
I also feel like we're kind of in a space where people have to promote their own stuff.
Right. That was my choice.
Paying attention. So,
100%.
To your point, like you used to be able to go to the theater to get like to watch a live show. What is it called? A special.
Yeah.
You used to be able to go to the studio or to the movie theater to watch a special. But studios are not backing people unless they have a significant social media presence.
Following,
of course.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of times what people are doing is saying for themselves, well, there's not really a calling for this, but I'm going to create it anyway and see if I can make it.
You got your Drewskis. You got all these people
exactly.
that, you know, they come
you got I agree.
You got to build it and they'll come kind of thing.
Exactly.
And I felt like that's what happened for me because I felt like I was doing well in LA as a stand-up, but it was like I wasn't getting up as much as in bigger platforms as I felt like I could have been getting. Yeah. I think doing the special, more people saw me and I was like getting on like bigger shows and that's when I like passed at the Improv. So I like created a lane, I feel like, for myself
you have to
be seen, you know?
Yeah, people don't want to take a risk now.
They don't want to take it. That's why we don't have
and that's why I only did 30 too, because I was like, you know, I'm not like doing comedy 10 years. I got a decent following. I have a story to tell, but I'm not gonna like do an hour of that when I'm not ready for that. So I feel like you have a choice too.
Yeah.
You could be like, whatever I want to do. But then now you're seeing all these platforms. Like you got Jam in the Van, you got Don't Tell. All these people are like beasting over hour specials though with 15 minutes because of the way the time is moving. Yeah. Like kids don't got time. No kid is watching an hour special.
That's 1 minute and 30 sequence.
And that's what I think.
This is the TikTok generation.
Yeah, that's what I think about. Like now,
they
the
are
average
goldfish.
person is like when Earthquake dropped his.
Right.
Quake dropped 37, 38 minutes.
Something like that.
Yo, and it was like the perfect sweet spot because it was Quake, who's a legend in the game. Everybody knew it. We've been waiting to see him have a special.
Right.
He drops it, and you like, wait, that's it? I want more. Yeah. How can I see more now? And I've always felt it should be that thing, leave them wanting more and shit like that.
Because even Netflix, I know for a fact, they tell certain comics like, put your closers first.
Yeah.
And when you record your special, because ain't nobody gonna be watching it past a certain amount of time. And then, I mean, I don't know how. I mean, there's no fighting the attention span. Deficit at this point. You just got to roll with it. Yeah.
I have bad ADHD. I can't keep up with me.
Who you telling? I got 3. I got y'all, him, my phone. This.
I'm about to say this nigga doing a lot. As
multitasking. So good when you multitask when you have ADHD.
All right, let's get into it, man. We were so here's one of the things. A lot of people in the chat been asking us to talk about this. We were gonna talk about it anyway. Want to know y'all thoughts on it? It has been rumored. I have to say rumored.
Alleged.
Oh,
Lord.
And Meek Mill was getting his guts beast to that.
Well, wait, hold on.
I don't know if that,
who said it that way?
And they said it was Meek.
They said
it was
guts was getting busted out.
They said it was Meek.
I know that. But
I said rumored the internet.
But why? Who phrased it? Getting his guts beat out. I feel like you just added that.
Did you read it that way?
No, I just added that.
What the hell?
Okay, was it? I should have added that.
That was unnecessary. That's like when Will Smith assisted like Dwayne Martin was destroyed. It was like we didn't need all that. You could have just said it was fucking.
Okay, sorry. Let me.
Salacious framing.
Yeah, for real.
That's why I said. That's why I started with alleged. Okay, should I take it back from the top?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
God damn it.
It is rumored, that rapper Meek Mill, may have been having relations, with one Sean P. Diddy Combs.
There you go.
What do you all think about that?
I think that he did it.
Oh shit! We just gonna get right to the. We just not going. We're not gonna try to shout out in public opinion at all.
He was on Twitter like, "Stop! No, it's not me.
I have never seen a man go so hard on Twitter to try to prove
I also just feel like, is that not consistent with like trying to distance yourself from homosexuality because of the homophobia that exists?
You think that he's doing that?
I mean, even if he did or if he didn't do it, I think the response is so like big because homophobia is so prevalent,
especially in black and brown community.
Especially in the black community.
We don't have any open we have more bisexual women rappers. We don't really have any open gay.
Open is the key.
Yeah, we don't have any open.
Saucy Santana is an open gay rapper.
But what is Saucy? Look at Saucy Santana.
Yeah, he makes hits. He makes hits.
He does.
But is Saucy Santana considered a star in a sense? I think
you got Lil Nas X.
That's not. Is Nas considered a rapper?
Yeah.
Or pop?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, pop rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and everything Lil Nas puts out is a bop. He just put out a new song, and I've been like, damn, this.
Bro, we know you love. At this point, you listen to Nas, like, hey, bro, we know you love dick.
He's like, listen,
I have a thesis. I'm going to
every video,
but also that is consistent with what male rappers rap about. He raps about loving dick.
This is true.
Straight male rappers rap about loving.
The funniest thing about Lil Nas X is when it came out officially that he was gay, and he was like, y'all ain't realizing when I was dressed like a fucking cowboy.
Are you bitches dumb?
When he broke down what Old Town Road was, I was like, nigga, I got none of that.
I put a fucking rainbow in the album cover. Like, pay attention. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Tyler's creator has been like, he's bisexual, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Tyler's. Okay, so Tyler's one side.
I'm a big fan of Tyler.
So I just don't think about Tyler's sexuality in a sense like that. Tyler, I just listen to, like, Tyler make dope albums.
Right.
Yeah.
There's certain artists you hear, whether male or female, you hear about their sexuality consistently.
Right.
Which is nothing wrong with that.
Right. No. But that's the issue with the Meek Mill thing, because if I was like, Jay, did you eat my sandwich, nigga? You're like, no, nigga, I didn't eat that sandwich. I swear to God.
Right.
I had 3 sandwiches before I got here. I'd be like, nigga, what did you do to my sandwich?
It goes back to the shame, right?
No, I'm just...
Nope, you niggas ain't finna shame me.
That shit goes back to the shame of being gay in rap.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what it is.
Sure, but even if, I mean, you know, we roast each other as friends and this all about all kind of things, and you just be like, all right, nigga, fine. Or you say something funny back, you know what I mean? But when you turn the fuck up with somebody like...
For hours.
Oh yeah, he went on a 24-hour,
He
37-day.
Bro, did you pull him up?
I got a few here.
He lost it. He
wasn't.
He hit triggered.
Here's a tweet from Meek Mill. Every black blog site enhanced that post to make me seem gay. I changed laws for people. I donate millions. See, now he going off topic. Talking about this shit. They had designed to destroy the image of black leaders. It can't work with me though. You got to really kill me, and I still will get bigger after death. Not martyrdom, nigga.
What?
Yeah, martyr. Be a martyr.
And then the follow-up tweet, when I got a girl around me, I'm fucking her twice a day. LOL. Ask some of your favorites. Pussy don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to gay people, but that's juicy pussy. Do it for me. I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird on here. We're weird. We're weird.
That's a lot.
It's quite a lot.
Well, where is he at typing of this?
You know what I'm saying?
What is
They got a red light.
You in the gym? Red light.
These niggas are get away with this.
The rapper doth protest much.
Right.
Coming out the studio. Hold on, let me talk.
Hold that track real quick. You niggas.
It sounds like the 40-year-old virgin when he describing sex and he's never had it before.
Yeah.
It's hard
breast like hard
sand.
sand. And they're like, nigga, have you?
Yeah. It made him look guilty.
It just feels odd.
It looked guilty.
I'm not saying he did or did not. Maybe, you know.
I'll say this. I said this last night at the show I had at the Improv. When you hear about allegations from different people, you might hear people try to defend them. Some people try to defend Meek Mill and this, that, and the third, right? Yeah. People try to defend R. Kelly, unfortunately. People try to defend Bill Cosby. I'll use all these people.
But all the videos come out and then we be like, oh, wow.
However, again.
Didn't they show Meek Mill wearing a bodysuit?
Yeah, showed this nigga with a body. Yeah, this nigga in the pool, in the busted open position in the pool with Diddy.
They showed pictures.
They had one where it was matching outfits, right?
Matching outfits.
His shoulder was like kind of giving like, yes, bitch. And I was like, oh.
But here's the thing: when it comes to Diddy, everybody like, yeah, he did that shit.
Diddy definitely did it.
Well,
Diddy before everybody like Diddy fucking.
Diddy did it.
No one's defended this man, as we've talked about on this show.
Nobody.
Not a single person has been like, not Puffy, and everyone's been like,
Puffy.
Shit.
People came out when Cassie came out. Remember how people came out like, "We're with you, girl."
We're with you, Cassie.
God bless her.
That
We're praying
shit
for you.
that weekend.
That's right. That's right.
The lawsuit got filed on like a Friday. And by Monday, the shit was settled.
He was like, no. Then he was like, pay what you
and
need.
then there's another lawsuit.
He got a bunch of
What is it for?
He got a bunch
a
of
producer is suing for sexual
the
assault,
dude producer is like, I got all. He say I got all this, and this is what brought up the Meek Mill thing because in his deposition, supposedly Meek Mill is involved, Usher's involved.
We know that Usher be wearing skates. All of
wait, relax, nigga. He from Atlanta. Niggas in Atlanta skate.
Hey, this nigga went to see Usher 8 times.
Wait, everybody relax. All right.
I just really feel like not too much on Usher.
I love Usher, but we
been
know
in the industry
he did
since 14, and it makes me wonder what he was experiencing as a child because he
lived with Diddy
for this whole.
He
lived
with Diddy for a little bit. Well, then they asked him on the radio, "Would you let your son go to Diddy camp or whatever?" He was like, "Nah." Like it was like a real visceral reaction.
So not too much on Usher.
Yo, chill out for a second.
Well, no, it went to skates. Like, niggas
well, I'm just saying, like, I just picture him with no shirt on at Diddy's house.
I spent time in Atlanta. Niggas skating in Atlanta. Everybody relax.
That skate rink they used to go to in,
I mean, they also...
ATL, what was it called?
Hey,
I don't know.
Get sassy with you.
And then the Usher skate with his hands on his hips.
I don't know. It's not looking good for Diddy, though.
It's not looking great.
It's not, and I'm just ready for them to, like, go ahead and Harvey Weinstein him and get his ass in jail.
Here's the thing, like he might do that the Russell Simmons move and move to fucking Bali and just be like.
But here's the thing with Diddy though. The thing is, it's not been a criminal.
Is it not?
It hasn't. No, it's all civil at this
point. It's all civil.
They want that money.
That's why everybody keep being like, "Oh, Diddy going to jail." I'm like, I don't think y'all understand the difference between a criminal complaint and a civil complaint.
I think didn't Harvey Weinstein start as a civil complaint?
But Harvey Weinstein, some of his, yes.
It started as a civil complaint, and then it.
Because I know they changed the laws out
Bill
here.
Cosby's also started as a civil complaint, if I'm not mistaken.
But that's because he had been brought up on criminal charges. It reopened it because of the charges, civil
right? Yeah. So there was already a criminal case.
Yeah.
Wow.
Diddy's has all just been civil. So it's like because most of it's in New York, and I think the statute of limitations, the thing in New York, they just changed it here in California, where there are no more statute of limitations for assault like that.
I love that.
What?
So they changed
California keeps changing.
That's how I think they were able to get Danny Masterson and other people because they've changed the law. Where
but they really shouldn't. You shouldn't. If there's no statute of limitations on murder, and that's something that cannot be undone. Sexual assault should not have a statute of limitations because it's something that you just never get over. Like as a victim of something like that, you literally are ruining stays with you for your entire fucking life.
Facts.
So these motherfuckers need to go to jail.
Yo, because like everybody like, oh, Cassie got paid. I'm like, she's probably
that bitch been suffering for a long
time.
She got her. She's been suffering for years.
Yes. Talk about demons.
She's been suffering for a long time. She deserves.
It's crazy too because I think she got 30 mil.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
9 mil. She got that, and then I think a part of her agreement is now she's under an indie. She can't say anything about it.
Oh Lord, that's scary. We know Diddy did it.
But the thing is, we saw the lawsuit. You read the lawsuit.
Do we read all that he did on Drink Champs?
Who did he? Oh, when he was talking about why y'all don't hang out with me too.
No, when he was looking at Fabulous and everybody at the table was scared as shit.
He's like, why don't you hang out with me?
Everybody was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Why are you calling everybody daddy?
First of all, that's the wildest shit ever.
It was the most awkward shit. You weren't even there.
Catchphrase is take that. You know what I mean? What we going?
I like it when you talk to me like that,
Daddy. He was telling us all the time.
That's what I was like, oh, he did.
I thought he told you.
Everybody at the table was like,
why you pointing at me?
It's nothing to you specific. I'm just saying.
Fab looked at like he was nervous. Like he was like, he gonna try to get me again.
That's right.
Again.
No, I think Fab has always kept a healthy distance.
Everybody at the table was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Speaking of oh no's, Love is Blind season 6. The finale, right? Oh no's, it was the weddings.
This where I'm gonna check out for a little.
All right,
No, I don't watch. I haven't watched no Love is Blind.
Oh my God.
But I keep hearing everybody talk about it like incessantly. It's really that good?
It's good.
Because again, the premise of the show is you're in these pods.
Right.
And it's the only thing you meet is someo's personality, which is what you're supposed to be attracted to in the first place, right?
But honestly, if they opened that door and the person was white, not gonna be able to do it. I'm so sorry.
That.
So there was Chelsea is mega toxic. Yo, she should. We'll get to that.
Man.
5. So everybody had the little moments. Will you marry me? Blah blah blah. Yes. Then they do their little honeymoon. They go to a little where was it? Dominican Republic, I think.
Yeah.
They went there. They had a little week together. It was so cute, lovely. And then they moved it to this little bullshit apartment. And people was like, I don't know if I want to stay with you no more. They didn't dwindle down that out of like 5 people, I think they got proposed, engaged. Only 2 couples were supposed to make it to the altar.
Yeah.
So this is basically instant messenger, fucking
This
AIM-95
is being
on TV.
messy as hell because they know
It's
this
like a
shit don't work. But they
Tinder
said
wedding.
this is good TV.
So beside the white factor for you, could love be blind for you?
No.
Or you?
Thank you.
Or you?
No.
Hell no. Are you kidding me?
First and
think it is
foremost, I
really-
couldn't mentally, if I was on a show like that, I couldn't mentally take it serious.
No.
Like
No.
I'm immediately I'm in a booth just I'm
Yeah.
spitting game to every dude that come in. Like
Yeah,
I'm about
we
to make
rinsing
him
everybody.
Like,
Just
I'm trying
cause.
to pull the whole show.
Pulling notes
There's
out.
no
Yeah,
fucking
so
way.
you fucks
I
with
can't.
you fucks with this. Okay,
Right,
cool.
right.
You don't fuck.
We
She
trying
don't
to
fuck
pull
with
If
me.
you say you
Everybody.
conservative, I'm leaving. Like,
No, I'm out here like,
Matthew
okay,
was
me too.
leaving. Yeah,
Okay,
no.
I'm selling
my,
up tickets.
okay, my nigga, make America great again. I'm
Like, it's just,
I'm just
no
trying to
way.
get
I
picked.
can't.
Yeah, I'm trying to get y'all.
I'm
trying to
out
go to Dominican
I'm trying to go to DR, baby.
Because
My bad.
remember last season,
Yeah.
so last season there was this dude named Zach, and I can't remember the girl he was originally with.
Oh, Zach. And she was
I don't
such
remember
a
that.
troll.
Yeah, so he was
Oh
with
my
a Russian. I
God.
think she was Russian, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
So when she opened the door, when they opened the
She
door,
was like, oh, this is
she
not
had a look.
gonna
She was like,
work.
"Oh shit!" She was looking. She was like, "Fuck, this ain't what." He tried to hug and kiss her. She gave the whole, "Hey, baby, in Jesus' name."
No,
Gave
no.
that nigga the get into the father's name. Told dude he looked like a cartoon character.
No.
Yes, she did.
She was very rude.
She was hella rude.
And I also don't think she actually wanted him. I think she wanted to go on vacation.
That's
Like,
a lot. Yeah, you like, yo, if I can get
That's
through.
what on this season Clay was on.
First of all,
He
this
was
black-
like, I'm getting ready to
There
get
was a black
the whole
couple, and for some
experience.
reason, people thought it was gonna be this thing. Here,
No.
it was Clay.
I knew.
Some
I
people
want to
knew.
just set the
I
record
know.
straight
We
that
did not
I
think
knew
this.
from the beginning that this
Yeah.
was going nowhere fast.
Hey,
It was
listen.
going nowhere fast
Do
when he
any-
said, I base everything off looks.
Do any of these relationships flourish
There's like four
into
There's like
couples, 4 or 5
4
out of 6 seasons that have made it
6
and are
seasons?
still married. Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
All right, that's all you need to
I
know.
just think it basically says that Americans are mentally ill.
I mean, look,
That's
you got-
it, yeah.
So when
and
you
we
got-
need help. I
But
don't
when
know.
you think about, you got Love Is Blind, right? There's
That's-
one of
the
that,
shit
and then
is
people
wild.
just going to the vacations. Then you get the Bachelor and the Bachelorette.
Yep.
Yeah.
So and now you got the Golden Bachelor and Golden Bachelorette. Like,
I just couldn't do this.
People are looking for love, all right?
I think it's just a
It
giant
ain't no
ratings boost for every
way.
fucking body.
People love it. But I don't know. I couldn't do no shit like that. It looked
No.
boring as hell, too. You got to, like,
You just got
talk to them in a pod and, like...
They said some people have said it's a nightmare, bro. Like
It
there was
seemed
a
like
lawsuit because it was like you in the
yeah.
cold, you ain't got no phones, no shit. So
Yeah.
you gotta schedule times, all this shit, everything. Cool.
Like, no.
It's just not for me.
It's just...
There's no way that I would ever do anything like that because I really don't.
I mean, I'm
believe
going
that
on the
Love Is
trips. I'm
Blind.
going to do it for the fun.
Yeah.
I'm going.
But I don't believe Love Is
I'm
Blind
going.
though. Like I really do feel like you have to have a physical connection to
100%.
your
Absolutely.
partner.
What?
And I think that people who say that you don't have to be physically attracted
Are mentally
in
ill.
miserable ass relationships.
Absolutely.
Because there comes
Or
a
they
point
don't love themselves.
and you don't love yourself and you don't think you're physically attracted.
I tried
But you
to,
get to a point in a relationship where you be looking at a nigga like, I fucking hate you.
I mean, that
But
happens.
you fine as hell, so let me
Hilarious.
stick it out, right?
Yep.
But if
has
I
to
gotta look at
happen.
an ugly motherfucker,
Have you ever tried
Is he
to
rich?
push past
not rich enough.
physicalities
No.
Not rich enough.
to
No.
no?
I'm going to go ahead and get
No.
these coins. Yeah, I'm going to keep
You
the gauge.
Can't do it.
One time in college, I tried to push past. I was very idealistic in college. I was very militant. I was very, you know what I mean, super pro-black, all these things. And
I like how you had to
we
say
was
it was
having a
in the
very
past.
late night conversation.
I love this like late night conversation.
As one did in college, y'all, you know, niggas was smoking weed, you talking shit, you go up late. And my friends, we were talking about this very topic. And I went into a whole mode for some reason of like, y'all niggas is so fucking superficial and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
If you really feeling somebody, you could fall in love with their personality, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I feel
I
like-
tested this out.
No.
Nothing doing.
I mean, maybe I haven't gone so
Nothing
deep into the
doing.
dark.
I guess I don't think I can
I
get
guess-
there.
I guess if he was like,
I couldn't
you
get
know,
there.
an old man in
I
a
definitely
wheelchair.
couldn't get there.
I don't know. I never say never. You know, what if I get poor?
Yeah.
Speaking of people that ain't poor, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Oh,
y'all-
damn,
oh,
nigga,
man,
that's-
Netflix, nigga.
Low key, I think they gonna make a lot of money.
God,
they
gonna
might
make
damn.
a-
What
hella
Mike making
money.
like 20 mil for the fight?
They gonna make a lot of
But
money.
Mike, Mike still is a beast.
He's also not
That's
stable.
the part I keep trying to tell motherfuckers. People be like, yo, Jake Paul's so much younger.
Jake
Mike
Paul is
Tyson,
not a
Mike Tyson
fucking
57. I'm like, have y'all not
boxer.
seen these videos of Mike Tyson
is
training?
still-
Oh yeah, he's a fucking animal. Like of
Like-
any age, he's a goddamn animal.
But
And
in like marketing, everybody in the world would love to see Jake Paul get knocked out. So we're all gonna
100%.
buy.
that's the whole thing.
We're all gonna
That's the
like
whole
buy
thing.
it.
But here's the thing, what are we
But
buying?
I'm gonna
You're
read
not
it
buying
live on
anything.
Twitter.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's not buying anything because it's Netflix.
I'm literally
Oh,
gonna
okay.
buy it.
It's
Yeah.
So I
Funny.
think the thing with that is too is like everybody's always said Jake Paul only fought retired MMA fighters and old ass boxers
Did
past
he?
their prime.
The one dude that was arguably a real boxer, Fury. He got his ass beat.
Yeah,
You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
I didn't see that. I
Yeah,
didn't
the
see
only
that.
time he
see it.
really fought.
That's his only
don't really
loss.
be paying
He's
attention to
9-1.
nothing.
He's only when he fought a real boxer.
Right.
It
And this
didn't
is
go
Mike
well, right?
motherfucking Tyson. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is gonna be. This is.
We
gonna be
watched
great.
Tyson
This is
try
gonna be
not to
great.
kill Roy Jones several times.
Several
Yeah.
times.
Oh my god.
We watched Mike Tyson try not to kill people in regular days.
Yeah.
There's no way I would sign up for this.
I'm gonna watch
It's
it.
not smart.
It's gonna be.
Oh,
Oh,
I just would
he's
never do
willing to
this.
get knocked out for the coins.
He is. He said, "I'm gonna get
We
this
in the
check."
same boat.
Well, there you go.
He's
There you
willing
go.
to get this check,
All right.
baby.
All right, dude, would you jump in the ring for 20 mil with Mike Tyson?
For how long?
Yeah. Good question.
Yeah, no, we need qualifiers. I can't just be
Getting my ass beat for a
Yeah.
long
Look,
time.
the thing is, if I can jump in the ring and jog around it, and he don't get to touch me,
All
yes.
right, we need
He got closing speed, though.
So
He does. I
the
gotta-
network, the sponsors tell you, look, we want you to fight Tyson. We know you might not. More than likely, you ain't gonna win.
You
this
might
shit.
not live.
More
That's the
than
problem.
likely.
More than likely.
You get hit by Tyson, and you might
Yeah, that's
go
a
down
rap.
long. Not now.
You
but-
Martin Lawrence in the bleachers.
Hey, my nigga, sometimes your Jesus may be on your side, but
I do feel like I could outsmart this nigga.
it's not like I fought
I
Mike
don't even think I
Tyson.
can do that. I
You know
don't
what I
even know
mean?
if I
But you
can
gotta
run.
last 3 rounds.
3
Ain't no way.
rounds.
I can't even run that long.
Does Tyson? Oh, producer, you asked the question. Does Tyson have a number to get paid to take a fall though?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Could be.
I thought about that too.
Could be.
I
So
thought
I
about
wonder
that
what are his
too.
finances like? Because remember at one point he was
Flat
not doing
fucking
well.
broke.
Yeah, he was broke.
Oh,
He good
we
now,
didn't know.
though.
Oh,
He good
He
now,
was
though.
broke. Yeah.
Why?
No,
he
he's
don't have Mike
stupid as
Tyson. Yeah,
fuck.
you're right. He ain't got Mike Tyson.
He's
mystery.
good though. He got his weed line. He got his podcast.
I didn't
He
know
made
he was
money
poor.
off the Roy Jones
Yeah,
fight. He good.
he got
Tyson
he
good.
lost all his money at one point.
At
He
one
lost
point,
it, but he brought it. He got
good.
it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
He somewhat reinvented himself.
Okay.
He became funny Mike Tyson.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he went from being I eat
He
your
is kinda
babies
funny, yeah.
to you know what, that was stupid me saying eating
Yeah.
babies.
He
Why would I
told a
tell somebody
man,
that?
"I'll fuck you till you love me." That was
Which
the
is-
craziest
Yes, he
shit
did a
any
press
humans ever
conference
said to
when
anybody
Mike-
else.
Yeah, Mike Tyson told you, "I'll fuck you till you love me." I'd quit the fight right
Yeah,
What are you
it's
there.
talking
like-
about?
It was like, all right, well,
I'd have been so scared.
bro,
I'd
this
be
fight's
scared.
off for
I'd be like,
Hey, brother, hey, listen, you go there.
Yeah.
Be blessed to your future.
I don't even
endeavors.
have no white flag. But let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, goddamn.
I can't make it that day.
Yeah.
What happened? My sight is flared up.
They gonna
Yeah,
make a lot of money though. That's gonna sell out.
But fuck you.
Till you love me. Like, yo, all
Dang,
right.
a lot's going on outside, huh? Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
I mean,
Absolutely.
But look, okay, so they tell you gotta last 3. We need good
3
TV.
rounds?
Yeah.
3. Now, the
I
rounds
couldn't
are
last
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, well,
So
I can
3
do
minutes?
one round.
3 3-minute rounds.
Shit, nigga, I'm
He gonna be
saying
dragging me around.
it's gonna
I'm
be an
getting like a
episode of
bloody
Jackass.
war.
I'm gonna have booby traps. Nigga. It's
It's
gonna be all.
enough money for me to have professional medical care for the rest of my life.
Afterwards.
Because I'm gonna need it.
I'm around this bitch like a Benny Hill episode.
Bruh,
Memory
yeah,
loss, right.
I'm running in a circle. I got weed like leading him into the corner and
20
shit.
mils a lot though.
I'm pulling out all the stops to try to survive this shit.
Man, listen, look, they be like, yo, you gotta do 3 rounds. I'm like, can you tell Mike that?
You gotta do 3
Fuck
rounds.
telling me that. Can you tell
Once
Mike?
this nigga come at you with that head
Nigga,
movement
head
shit, and
bob
come at
shit,
you, you're like, oh, nigga,
This
hell.
nigga
Yeah,
won't stop
yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
This
All right,
gonna be some wild shit.
So today in Los Angeles, imagine if he bites Jake. Jake Paul will be
Hilarious.
selling gummies of his ear again. Like, cause didn't he sell gummies of like Evander Holyfield's ear some shit for a while?
What?
Stupid.
They sold gummies of Evander Holyfield's ear.
That's
And it was like a crazy like
I love what happens on this screen.
so much happens. I
yeah.
wish people could see it so much. Yeah, Mike Tyson gummies.
Mike Tyson
hilarious.
gummies.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that is the way to seize a moment and capitalize
To get
on
you
it.
some mic bite.
Does Evander get some of that?
I don't think
That's fucked up, man.
Mic bite.
If your ear
Wow,
is the ear in question
look
that
at
got bit
these.
and you don't get nothing off the...
Don't get no mic bite. They come
That's
sour
fucked
apple, black eye berry, sour apple punch.
Jesus.
They're gummies. They're cannabis gummies.
Where were they selling these?
They're in Evander Holyfield. They did it together.
That's
It's
okay.
it's
All right.
edible.
I was about to say.
Yeah, it's edible for the holidays.
Oh my god.
The hell is
Oh,
Jewish
I'm like,
sauce
what?
boss?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, let's
too
not
far
go
into
down that
one.
road.
Not gonna go down
It
that
doesn't
road.
lead to
Not gonna go
anything
down
good.
that road.
Wait, I don't know. I'm not out. I don't know. I've never heard of those. That's wow.
Yeah, like, dang.
Oh my god.
Please
Oh
get
my
the mic
God.
bites so we
It's
can
a
sit there and
mic
say
bite.
hi. This episode is sponsored by Mic Bites, and we're gonna have Chris please take a mic bite.
They
Do an
look
episode.
nasty.
I just feel like
They do look nasty.
They look
yeah.
nasty.
I don't want my fruit snacks shaped like
Shaped like
fucking
an ear.
ears.
Just a deformed ear.
Yeah,
they
nigga,
look
what the
like
hell?
pork. Which I
They
guess
look like porridge. They are
Yeah,
ears.
we selling black
They are
man's
ears.
ear as some sort of enticing
it
snack.
looks like rawhide or something.
That's
I don't know,
crazy
it
as
just
fuck,
doesn't
right?
look like
Yeah.
appetizing.
So listen, we started out. I'm still doing this. Mike
Why?
Tyson.
Yeah, what the hell?
When we started BBC Club,
Got
one
stuck.
of the start real quick.
Who's like, snap out of it.
Yeah.
See, go back to yourself. When we started BBC
Ludicrous.
Club, y'all, one of the things we started doing was talking about movies and TV shows. That was one of the
We
things.
started that
We
way.
started that way, and I had to bring that back because the Oscars are tonight.
They
Oh,
are.
yeah.
A lot of people. It's always weird with the Oscars because a lot of the movies that are like up for Best Picture are a lot of movies nobody fucking watch.
Yeah.
I mean, the
'Cause I don't
Oscars
know
in
what-
general. Who do people really give a fuck? Like
No,
that?
I don't think we do anymore.
I think
Yeah.
every year they lose viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to find. So there's always been the rumor, the conspiracy theory
What?
that the Chris Rock, Will Smith shit was set up to try to bring back viewers. That's a conspiracy theory.
I don't know, but
They said that?
I'm Team Will.
Really though?
Yeah, I like Will Smith a lot. Me
100%.
too.
What? Okay, this is
Yeah.
interesting. This is a new
Yeah.
perspective.
All right, why you Team Will?
Yeah.
Because I think that first of all, I love it. Y'all was like, what?
I'm about to say, because I mean,
100%.
we in the
So, I think-
in the comedy world, very few people have been like,
Oh, I'm Team Will, and I'm not in
Also-
the comedy world. So
Real quick, let me make sure I get this out before I forget. Rest in peace to the GOAT, Akira Toriyama, creator of
Absolutely.
Dragon Ball Z,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Absolutely.
This is how dope his leg. Before we go back to Oscars, this is how dope this man's legacy was. The world mourned this man. More so, the Mexican cartels issued a ceasefire because the man passed.
I thought that was bullshit.
It is the realest shit.
And then,
Why did they do that?
the real news was like, no.
There was a-
The Mexican cartels actually did
But
this shit.
because they've named their gangs and the cartels are named after Dragon Ball Z.
Is it really?
Oh,
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So for a week they did a ceasefire, which is the wildest shit. It shows you how much of one person's reach can be in the fucking world.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was a great show.
The cartel still is.
That's the gateway to liking anime. I think.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
There is a nexus point where real niggas and like nerd niggas
Yeah.
come
Niggas
together.
come together.
And Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
is that
Nerd
shit.
niggas
Like-
are real niggas.
Yeah.
True
we are.
facts.
Yes, the
I meant to
fuck
say
we are.
street niggas
Okay.
or hood niggas.
Because
Nah,
That's
not
where it
real.
was for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I started
We
there.
are authentically black out here.
Yeah.
yeah, damn right we
You know
are.
what I'm saying?
Shouts out to BlurredCon. See y'all soon.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, the man passed and was like, fuck. So like a lot of people like, oh, Dragon Ball Z, you wouldn't get niggas in the hallways acting this crazy if you never see a nigga go like this.
I know. The flying, that was like
He's
the.
Super Saiyan up boy.
We literally used to say that to each other, friends. You Dragon Ball.
Well, that's why you saw that nigga Stephen A. Smith exposed himself as not being down because he read.
Oh, okay.
He said he tried to say Vegeta and called him Vegeta, and the whole internet was like,
No.
"Nigga, now you know what I'm saying? You got to be
The anime
perpetrating, dog.
community be real.
Real upset. They don't play no games.
no."
Well, we all know that man's name is Vegeta.
And everyone know that. That's every hood nigga's favorite character,
Yeah.
Vegeta.
Look, let me tell you something. Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger is based on Vegeta.
Vegeta.
He
Yeah.
wear the same fit.
He wears the same fit as Vegeta.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Back to the Oscars.
Rest in peace, Toriyama. for
Rest in peace,
sure.
Toriyama, for
God
sure.
damn.
Man.
Does that mean someone else is about to take over the overall creative of Dragon Ball? Because Super's still happening.
So, I mean, look, Dragon Ball's been around for so fucking long.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how they're going to do it. I think they'll,
Get these damn holy
Ears.
ears off the screen, please.
Oh.
It looks like little pork steaks.
They look nasty.
Which is double nasty to you
sugar,
because you don't
right?
eat no
Yeah,
damn meat.
sugar.
Maybe salt flakes. I don't know.
Who will continue? There you go. At the
Oh,
next
there
one. The
is.
next one. The next one down, Mark. Who will continue? There you go.
Oh, bam. Oh, someone is gonna do it.
So he released a comment expressing, Toriyama
Who's
said that.
Toyota Toro? That sounds like a fucking
So
mid-size
they don't know. It sounds
sedan.
like
A Toyota Toro.
for those on a budget. All right. It's highly unlikely that he would continue the series. So that's somebody who was said to be a successor. They don't know what's going to happen right now. So
Well, it just happened.
we'll find out eventually about that.
Yeah.
It makes too much money. They're going to keep it going. So.
They'll figure out
I'm like, it's been
every
around
show
forever.
that makes money
Yeah.
and has this fan base that people want for it. They always
That's
find
like
a way to
acting
continue.
like
Find a way.
Marvel was
Yeah.
going to stop when Stan Lee walked
Right,
away.
they're
You know
like,
what I mean?
no.
Like, no way.
They
That's-
struggling
still-
right now, though.
Is he still alive?
No,
Stan
he's
Lee?
hella
No,
dead.
no.
He hella dead.
Rest
I saw him one
He
time.
hella did. He'd already
He
that,
hella-
but
Yeah.
but
And
Marvel
wait,
been
who's
struggling.
Marvel what been struggling?
Like they haven't really been putting things out. They've been canceling things. What's going on?
They get
over
their
there?
shit together.
They're trying. They're in like a
I don't feel like they struggling though.
not
Thank
struggling
you.
money wise. I'm saying like putting good stuff out because Black Panther wasn't good.
I read
The
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 two.
second
last one
one?
wasn't. Yeah,
Because
it was good.
Wakanda Forever was an MCU movie where Black Panther was its own fucking movie. Now here go the nerd part of me.
Yeah, about to say,
you know this,
Hey,
right?
you
What
about
came
to
out that was good,
philosophize.
though?
So wait,
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was good.
I
The
didn't see
Marvels were good.
didn't watch it. Okay.
I didn't like the
Don't do
Marvels.
that.
I didn't watch
Black
it yet. I didn't
Panther-
watch it yet.
Don't do that.
Wait,
Don't
okay,
do that.
I just want to go
I
back
didn't think
because
that
you
one was
said
good.
Black Panther was an MCU movie,
The
but
Wakanda Forever. The
Wakanda-
sequel was an MCU.
What he's trying to say is the first Black Panther movie was like kind of self-contained.
It was self-contained,
The
but
second one
we
was
know what it was
had
about.
to fit into all these different shits they
Everything
had going
else.
on, and that
Yes.
made the quality suffer.
but
Okay.
didn't the guy with the metal arm wasn't he?
He was at the very end of the first
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was basically after the movie itself happens.
Okay.
You do that one little thing.
What's his name?
Winter
Bucky.
Soldier, Bucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't like that they had the black people and the Mexicans beefing. I mean,
Yeah,
even though it was sort of meta of what be going on, and like the white people really controlling everything,
And
making
making
the
shit
fucking
happen.
ethnic people fight. So I felt that a little bit, but the nigga Namor was the shit.
I always say people be like, Marvel's struggling, they're about to fall off, they're about to die. And I've had this discussion with somebody like
I don't
last
think
week.
they'll die,
they
but
good.
Well, no, some people like, yo, it's about to die. And I'm like, bro, you talking about a movie studio that's
Marvel,
been popping.
it ain't going nowhere.
It ain't been popping since 2008 because it had 1 or 2
Yeah.
years that you don't think were at its peak.
Yeah.
But
was
also
that
people,
Iron Man?
Iron Man's 2008. Yeah.
Okay.
but also people forget second phase of Marvel where it was like Thor 2, Iron Man 2. That shit wasn't good either.
That shit
No, it
wasn't good.
wasn't.
And
It
people
was
were
not.
kind of
Thor
like,
2 was really some.
Thor 2.
yeah.
Yeah, right. It was like,
but
oh,
X-Men too.
I actually
that's a whole
recently
other thing.
rewatched
X-Men
all the
3,
X-Men.
Was it 3 or 2?
2 is probably one of the best, one of the top.
Two, I would
2
argue,
is one
yeah.
of the top superhero
Yeah.
movies ever.
I would
Yeah,
argue
actually
3 is the
just-
worst. Yep.
I rewatched X-Men like 2 weeks ago, and I just realized that Gandalf is Magneto.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lived
That just
my
dawned
whole
on you.
life. But he did something, and I was like, Gandalf?
That's hilarious.
Is that you?
I want to know how you had that
hilarious.
random ass moment. You like, hey, hold on for a
Because
second.
I feel like this. What is his name?
Ian McKellen.
Okay, he has a very specific way that he speaks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he said something
Sir.
as Magneto, and I was like, holy fucking shit, is this Gandalf?
Listen, Charles.
And then I was like, that's fucking Gandalf.
That's
It was a
hilarious.
real
But like,
aha moment.
Yeah, because X2, that Magneto and
That
all
was-
them,
that
that's
was
way
the
before the
shit.
MCU was even a thing.
Yeah.
That was when they
I
had...
would argue you don't need even to watch X1.
No.
You can go right to
You
X2
go right
and
to
you
two.
and you
Go right
good.
to
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
2 is
Okay, wait, are we talking about the first X-Men movies or the new ones with James McAvoy?
I'm talking about the first
the
The
first
first
one.
ones.
Okay.
The
The
first
first one.
Yeah.
The new ones, I'm like...
I don't
Before Hugh
love
Jackman was
them.
even like cut up.
one. No.
This
Before-
nigga had the most regular ass man body
He
in the
did.
world. Now the
Yeah.
nigga just...
First Class is
The
decent.
first 20
Class was-
minutes of
it was
First Class
decent.
is
It
good.
was
Yeah, First
decent.
Class is decent until they kill the black dude whose only power is he can adapt to everything.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
the
yeah.
bullshit at First Class. It was like, what's your
But no, you give me Magneto, Nazi Hunter. That's a great movie.
That's
The
what
rest
I-
of the shit
So
was like,
that's what that originally was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Was supposed to be because I was like, yo, I'm not sure we want to see Schindler's List with mutants.
But I also feel like, isn't the entire point of like X-Men to kind of take on the ideology of like white supremacy?
Civil
in a
rights and
sense?
everything.
yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Shouts out to all the hateful ass nerd. Yo, the fact racist
Yeah.
ass nerds really baffle
Racist
me
ass nerds.
because they be like,
Because you're missing the plot.
you're missing the whole plot.
You've lost the plot.
Oh yeah,
friend.
the people were tweeting like X-Men never was political.
No, it's always been political.
What?
Or X-Men have gone woke. If you don't shut
No,
the
it was
fuck
always
up,
that, wasn't it?
It's
always
been
been
that.
that way.
Yeah.
There was like, there was never like, because Morph now is non-binary in the new X-Men 97 cartoon, and people was like, oh, Morph, they made Morph woke. You're like, what the fuck? Morph's whole thing was he could change into any gender he wanted.
Right, if anybody gonna be a
if
they,
anybody gonna be non-binary.
It's gonna be.
People I just don't think people have critical thinking.
No, it's called you want to just say hot button keys, buzzwords and shit like that. Yeah, it's like, so yeah.
Like they really be losing the plot. It's crazy.
I thought Wolverine was good too.
I loved Wolverine. The first Wolverine and the second one was really good.
It was good.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait,
the movie.
Wait,
no, I know what
did
you
just
said.
say
I thought
it was
Wolverine
great.
Origins was a good movie?
You said Wolverine Origins was a good
Is that
movie?
the one with the little girl?
Yeah.
No, that's Logan.
Logan.
Oh, okay, I'm
I was
sorry.
about to
like
say,
Logan.
heart attack.
Sorry.
I was about to say, we gotta scrap this whole collaboration. We can't fuck with this. No, I don't believe in none of this no more.
I love how y'all was in unison. You said
Little girl.
Turn all this shit off.
X-23, yeah. Yeah, his daughter.
the daughter. That one was
That
dope.
shit was dope as
Oh,
fuck.
yeah, that shit was
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
But that was one before that, wasn't it?
It was called The
two
Wolverine.
before that, yeah.
There was two before that.
That wasn't good. That wasn't
The
good.
Wolverine was good. Wolverine Origins is trash.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
I don't
I'm so
think I saw
sorry.
that.
No,
My
it's
bad.
all good. Because
Okay.
here's the thing about Logan. Logan
was
is a
like-
movie, I tell everybody, that was one movie that made every grown man in the world cry off one word. When she was leaning over him and going, Daddy? Niggas just broke down in tears like, oh,
Because also he's
It was
like a
good.
staple character,
He was
right?
real good.
And we have watched him come back
He
from
been with us
everything,
for a
and
time,
this
yeah.
motherfucker was just really like, no, I think I gotta clock out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
It's crazy too, because like we accepted a dude who does not look like Wolverine to be Wolverine. Because Wolverine is a short, stocky dude, right? And it was like, Hugh Jackman gonna be Wolverine. Everybody's like, it's just
Nigga too
He
tall.
does it
He's
well.
too tall.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, after 2-3 movies, you was like, that's kind of my Wolverine.
I can do this.
It's a good
I
Wolverine.
can do this. And then he left you like, please don't go. Please. And then you
I
find out
always
he
like
coming
this
back in
character.
Deadpool and Wolverine. You're like, oh my God, this happened.
Yeah.
And then you get the pictures of him in the suit. You're like, oh Jesus, come on, Jesus, come on,
But see,
Jesus.
that's the point. Marvel hasn't been struggling financially. It's just the quality.
The quality.
They just were doing too much.
Too
They were
much.
just doing
Well,
way
they-
too much.
and they-
Now they done cut a bunch of shit.
They've cut a lot
They
of
refocused. We good. I think we gonna be all right.
Look, we only got one Marvel movie coming out this year.
That's right.
Deadpool and Wolverine,
Mm.
which I've been fortunate enough to see the sizzle reel of that. That shit's gonna
Looks
be
cool.
Is it a team up or a battle?
It's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit of
I'll say,
everything.
this is what I'll say. So we seen this trailer that dropped during the Super Bowl. You don't see Wolverine in the trailer, right? On purpose. Because they want to wait to show him in the suit. We've seen it if you've seen all the pictures, whatever. However, I'll say this much. They fuck each other up in this movie.
So how'd you see it already?
I got people I know.
I was like,
what? I got people.
I was like,
They
I ain't
fuck
seen
each
this.
other up.
Yeah.
They beat the shit out of each other. And I'm like, that's what you want, though, out of Deadpool and Wolverine. So we only got
dope.
that. But then you got, as far as other comic book movies, you got Joker 2, who only incels asked for, because that fucking movie is weird.
I don't think I've seen the first one.
You got Venom
Joker
3,
2, I haven't seen the
which,
first
again, for some reason is happening. You got Kraven the Hunter, which no one gives a fuck about.
I can't believe they have the balls to put that out still.
Bro,
I
after
can't
Madam
believe
Web was
they
so
have
much
the balls
ass.
to put that
Madam
out.
Web, I
yeah.
heard so many bad reviews.
The actresses in it is shitting on the movie.
Now,
That's crazy.
Yeah. I heard
Dakota
really
Johnson,
bad.
who was the lead.
Sydney Sweeney.
No, so Dakota Johnson was the best because during the press tour, she was like, we just had fun doing this and it's an interesting experience. That movie dropped and all the reviews came out. So let me tell you, I ain't never doing this shit again in my fucking life. I don't know what the fuck y'all thought. Because I don't know if y'all heard all the actresses, Sydney Sweeney, Dakota Johnson, all of them, the only reason they signed on to that movie was because they thought it wasn't just a Marvel movie. They thought it was an MCU movie.
Oh, they thought they was about to Elizabeth Olsen this shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
They thought they were going to the real dance.
Right.
They didn't know they
Unfortunate.
didn't know they was getting sent to the Sadie Hawkins.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They thought they was going to the real shit.
I'd have fired everyone on my team.
On my team.
All y'all niggas gotta go.
Immediately.
Yeah, because I remember seeing something that said Dakota said that she called Elizabeth to get clarity on how am I going to do this, and they had like a little chat. That makes more sense now because she really thought she was about to join the Avengers.
She thought she was going to be in the big dog game. And she was like, well, no, you're just going to Sony's.
WandaVision was the best experience of my life.
WandaVision is how a white woman can get away with anything. I think it's one of the
But
greatest.
don't they?
They do.
I mean, it's true. Wanda had a whole town hostage.
She did.
Made these motherfuckers live where she wanted
Where
them to
she
live.
went, that, I hated that show though.
And then-
I fucking loved WandaVision.
oh, I did too. I love the shit out
I
of Wanda.
loved it when she fucking got the deed to that house and went out there and screamed, and then all of that just kind of unfolded. She went out to the plot of the
Oh
land.
yeah, the plot of the land that Vision
I
had
was
bought
like,
for.
oh, this is gold. Elizabeth was in her bag, baby.
I stand by this statement with WandaVision. WandaVision is only the result of a woman losing her living vibrator. Now,
you motherfucker, you. Yeah, that's what Vision is.
Just a little bit of misogyny because
Yeah, I was like,
let's
no.
talk about what Wanda lost actually.
Yeah.
Wanda lost her childhood.
yes, she did.
Yeah.
Then she lost her parents,
Yeah.
her twin brother.
Right.
Yeah,
Then she found someone to love her, and she also lost him.
twice.
Yes.
In front,
so
and then she had, matter of
and
fact,
she had to kill him
the second
right.
time.
So no, it's not a human vibrator. Let's not do Wanda. Okay.
Right.
That's why we love Wanda, because Wanda
Yeah,
said, "You
nigga.
motherfuckers have
It's Women's
robbed
History
me."
Month. Nigga,
Oh,
don't
Yes.
be doing
my
that
bad.
shit.
My bad.
Yes.
My bad.
You
You know what?
motherfuckers have robbed
My
me
bad.
of
You know what?
everything
Listen.
I've ever had.
Listen.
Everything I've
My
had,
bad. That's
y'all not
on me.
about to do
Yo,
me.
I'm about
That's
to make
on
everybody
me.
do what
So
I want
I'm
them to do.
apologize. I'm apologize.
We
to
seen
her.
Wanda over
The Scarlet
here.
Witch,
She
one of
said,
the
"I got
fucking
these
vibrators.
kids."
She could have Stark Tech
Exactly,
and all kind of shit
like-
going
Can you
on.
imagine a Star Trek vibrator
With fucking what's the shit they got in Wakanda on it?
with vibranium?
Yeah.
Like,
Yo,
we're not gonna
it-
reduce her trauma, baby.
Yeah.
Wanda been through the fire.
Wanda been like that's
What?
She's like, Wanda been through the fire.
I understand.
That could
I'm
be
not
her
saying I
song.
do it, but I understand. Like,
Yeah.
Wanda was
Fire.
fed the fuck up.
okay. I get
She
it
was
because
tired.
this entire like what was it? Phase 4, excuse me, because WandaVision Phase 4. Phase 4 was all about dealing with grief, and whenever fucking Vision gave her the one line, "What is love if not grief persevered?" I was like, oh.
I still look.
Oop.
She's like, the-
Hey, what you doing?
Like the Rock. It's hilarious.
Baby, that shit made me cry.
What happened to Ironheart? They never brought that out.
So it's done. It's been
Oh.
done. That
Is
shit
it?
is big.
I heard
Ironheart.
Armor Wars is done, not Ironheart.
No, Ironheart is done.
Okay.
So Armor Wars, the script just got turned in because they had to turn it into a movie.
Who?
Shout out to the homie Yasser Lester.
Yeah.
I talked to Yasser about it. The
country?
script just got turned in.
Yeah, I just had breakfast with him.
Yeah,
Oh.
waiting on to get it approved.
It did.
Boom, like that. So that's the thing with that. So before we get ready to get up out of here, we do this thing.
Yeah,
called
we were.
We
We
definitely
skipped
went
by.
down.
That's how little we gave a fuck
We
about the
about
Oscars.
the Oscars.
Niggas went in
We
the
were
full
like, the Oscars, dude,
MCU
like,
talk.
Yeah, fuck this shit.
I don't
Fuck
know
the
what's going on
Oscars,
with the
nigga.
Oscars, to be honest.
Some white people gonna win.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna be
Pretty
like
much.
Are there
some-
black people nominated? This
Yeah,
time?
Davina Joy Randolph for the holdovers.
Okay.
But they say she more than likely gonna lose to the
What
one
the
of the
hell
whitest
is a
women.
holdover?
Some
Yeah,
movie
I
with
don't know
her
that
and
show.
Paul Giamatti, but she gonna
movie?
lose to one of the
Sure.
most whitest of white women, Emily Blunt. Now
Oh,
that's probably what's
yeah.
gonna happen. So
I like Emily Blunt.
you'll guess so.
I just-
So we do this thing on the show
They
called
might as
Who
well
Will
just
Win.
only invite.
Ooh, okay.
We put two characters against each other, and we just break down who would win and why. Okay.
Okay.
So we were having some conversations before we went on air.
Yeah.
And I put together a couple of ones we had. Okay. So we brought up this person.
Do we have
early.
a theme?
Not really.
Okay.
Not today.
All right.
We were thinking about doing Women's History Month, but we'd have had to do a lot of them.
Yeah.
Really. Because I would have loved to see, because we've done we've done different ones from Black History before. We've
Certainly.
done different ones, different powerful women figures in this thing. We could have done some more. We could have done better.
All right. Well,
That's on
Look,
us.
somebody mad because I said it was misogyny over Wanda. We can
Maybe.
call out misogyny even if it is a fiction.
I mean, listen, there is misogyny based in a lot of fucking comic
Misogyny
books.
exists.
Have y'all
can't
read
see.
comics?
Do y'all
I
not
don't-
know
I
what
don't know
misogyny
why.
is?
Like, I'm not going to even argue
Okay,
it.
sorry, I interrupted. My bad.
No,
We
no.
was
no.
closing.
Before we go into that, you didn't explain why you team Will Smith.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is the thing.
I was Team Will Smith too.
Yeah.
Really though?
Yeah.
As a
so
comic.
Hilarious.
honestly,
Okay.
Chris Rock has been dragging Jada for decades.
Let's talk about it.
on her
All right.
ass.
Mhm.
Like you've literally called her hoes, like on
Mhm.
stage. You've been doing the most.
Coming
But
from the
also,
neck.
you just participate in very anti-black things. So you sitting in a room full of white people letting them say, nigga, why you doing that?
Let me go grab my green juice because I want to
I just don't really
Let me
understand.
go grab my green juice.
I don't understand as a black person why we are kikiing. And Seinfeld being the only man in the room, like, yeah, I don't really feel comfortable. I don't see the joke. Like, I don't really understand.
Literally my
this.
favorite video.
Yeah, I don't really
Seinfeld.
understand.
Literally my favorite one.
But also, I feel like Jada Pinkett coming to the Oscars to support her husband. You're not even nominated. You just here to support your husband with alopecia. Your hair has come out. You have been vocal about this. And you get on stage, Chris Rock, and denigrate her again for the world to see. As a husband, Will did what any husband I feel like would do who has probably had multiple conversations with him to say, hey, you know what? You've been on her ass. Let her live.
I feel like some shit happened behind the scenes.
I'm sure there have been
I
conversations.
don't think it had to be strictly on the
That's my thing.
But I also feel like, sometimes you could push a person because I be out here being nice a lot.
And I also feel like Will been
and
nice
I feel like I'm a nice a lot type of chick.
See,
I
that's
mess around and slap
nice
somebody.
guy.
So I
He been
felt-
America's
Well, that's my
sweetheart.
theory on what happened.
He been America's sweetheart, and the nigga got pushed too far.
I feel like sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's my theory.
You could
and
mess
we've talked
around,
about
get
it before on this show.
slapped.
There's certain people who can roast you. There's certain people who can Jones with you. Then there's other niggas who's like, anybody but your ass, nigga. You know what I mean? And I think Chris
he
Rock
knew the rules.
sat in that
Stop.
category of
He knew
niggas
the
like, I'm
rules,
not
though.
taking this
But
from
he also
you.
been roasting her though.
Sure. But
That's the
still, because my thing is, I mean, the G.I. Jane joke was so mid. You
It's
know
so
what I mean?
innocuous.
It wasn't even
If
good.
she
It
didn't
wasn't
have
even funny.
alopecia,
Yeah.
if she had just come in, she was in her 1994 Jada where she was just shaving her hair off and doing little
Yeah.
low down dirty shades.
But I say handle that
I
backstage.
think it would have I think it would have been different, but she had been vocal at that point about how insecure she felt about losing all her hair.
Here's the thing.
But maybe
Forget about
Chris-
all that. She
what if
said
Chris
what she
didn't hear
said, and
that?
they still can't.
Who cares what
slapped.
Chris hurt?
You
She's
can get
not
slapped.
nominated. She is only there just sitting there, and he been
This is
talking
the
shit
only-
about this woman for decades.
I get that part. This
Mm-hmm.
is the only thing I'll say.
They
about
said on
this.
site, and that's what happened.
It was
This
some
is the only thing I'll
on-site
say
shit.
about it.
It was some on-site shit.
Like,
Yeah.
what if, again, I can't speak for the participants involved because I don't know their mindset, right?
Yeah.
What if Chris never heard her saying anything about alopecia? All in his head is, I'm still going to continue with the trend of talking shit about it, the jokes, whatever, right?
Mhm.
That's what he does. Will Smith, who's been the butt of jokes with his wife for decades, was finally like, hey, nigga, I'm trying to get ready for this award. They got...
But also, the nigga,
You also
they
have arrived, and you are slapping
Yeah.
someone at a white establishment. You are that. You know what
You
I'm saying?
really are. You
Wait,
really
so- and
do
you
some-
don't go to jail?
You really do
And they
some-
let you sit back down
And
and
win
witness
the
the show.
And they
you
were-
get a standing ovation.
I think the thing is, you look who crowded around Will Smith after the shit happened.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry and Denzel,
Denzel
Washington,
Washington.
was comforting him. This how you know Chris was on
Nobody
some bullshit.
comforted Chris. That
Nobody
was weird,
comforted
but-
Chris. You got to look at this shit.
Yeah, because why do you... So here's the thing. Who do you
You got
comfort?
slapped,
Well,
and the
like-
motherfuckers went to comfort the man who slapped you.
I mean, when Chappelle talked about that, where he's like, when I got attacked, hella niggas, and Chris was standing there like, nobody helped me.
Yeah.
He's like,
So there is
Everybody
the
hates
thing too,
Chris.
there's the thing too of Will Smith laughing. But also, I say this as a black dude who's been with numerous black women in relationships. Let somebody say some shit about your girl, and you laugh it, and then you just feel. You ain't even gotta say it. You feel her looking at you like
yeah. Nick,
that nigga straightened up was like, well, let me fix this.
let me fix this real
But see,
quick.
I don't even feel like it was a look from her. I feel
Nah.
like
Oh, it
Here's
was.
the other problem, though. Here's the other
Nah.
problem, though. Because then,
What is grief
Because
if not
this
love?
puts the
Yes, I'm sorry. What is
responsibility on
grief
her.
if not love persevering? Thank you for correcting me on the set. What if grief is not love persevering from WandaVision? I apologize. Go ahead.
okay,
Again,
but here's the other
chills.
problem.
Oh my
Because
God.
then, I feel like Will has set himself up to be the butt of jokes by all this oversharing shit. Because then, post the situation, we got another overshare of, I was surprised he even called me his wife in that moment. We ain't been
All right,
together in
so-
so long. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
I
then
mean,
what the fuck
we
was
all was
that?
like, hey, you don't shut the fuck
Publicizing
up.
her
Yeah.
book, and she talked about in her book how they have been separated, but they are still together. They separated, but they got kids together. They just living their life.
I feel that, but they've been living their own life. Now he make a joke and you feel inspired
I just
to
feel
get
like
up and hurt this
when the
nigga.
time is right, you got to slap somebody.
I
I
That's
mean,
been,
that's what
I'm not gonna argue that. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I feel like sometimes a motherfucker get under your skin just at the wrong moment and
So
just bring out the
let's
worst in
say,
you.
let's flip the script.
And I'm not
let's
a
say-
proponent of violence.
Let's
I
say
don't think
you
you should be
no,
violent.
I don't think you should be violent,
let's
but-
say this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip this. We're gonna flip this real quick. Let's say you at an award show with your significant other, right?
Okay.
Your significant other has been the butt of jokes for the longest.
Right.
By different entities, and maybe this one particular one. And at this moment, that person go on stage and dish, you know what I'm saying, your significant other. Would you react like Will Smith reacted?
I probably wouldn't, but I also am not Will Smith, and I don't know what he
Yeah.
has had to deal with
Dwayne
behind
Martin.
the scenes.
Hey, this
I'm
industry.
sorry.
What's wrong
This
with you?
industry, wow! I'm not gonna jump up in the
I'm
middle of the
sorry.
Oscars.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
jump
but
up.
I'm about
I'ma
to
do
get
the
in
sniff.
that ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
we
the sniff.
we gonna talk about it behind the
You know what I
scenes.
mean? Everybody know the
And
sniff.
as a matter of fact, I'm about to get up and I'm about to wait for you.
That's
when
what I'm
you
saying.
Get up the, like I'm
I
about,
got access
like
backstage.
the camera's gonna cut to me, just like, excuse me,
Yes.
baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be an
And I'm
empty seat.
And I'm gonna be
Wait,
headed
where
to
the
the
hell
back
did-
of the stage,
Yeah.
and I'm finna
That's
get
what
with
I'm
you.
saying. You
Like,
get at him then.
Yeah,
I'ma
but
just
I
hit
honestly
TMZ,
just feel
they
like
gonna
it
be
was
like,
one of them things where the
Yeah.
adrenaline took over and he was mad as fuck for 20 years of having probably the same conversation with the same
Yeah.
person, because I'm sure he's talked to him about this at this point.
I think
They said
so.
they had. They said they had.
Exactly.
Because he tried
So-
to get at Jada when they was
Exactly.
first separated.
And
yeah.
this is what I'm saying. So you tried to get at her, she rejected you, and suddenly you have 20 years of jokes for her? Fuck that.
Yeah.
He deserved it.
And you know how the
is
industry be
his,
some shit
his
going
slap
on.
form wasn't shit though.
It wasn't, but it landed and I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Well, the
I'm
picture
fine
of
with
Chris
it.
Rock's face and hand, it
Well,
looked
I
hurt.
mean, it's the difference.
It
Yeah.
He
looked
didn't
like
want
it
him to
hurt.
know it was coming, so he didn't. You know what I mean? He didn't cock back. He just gave him the straight.
I wonder what Chris thought was gonna happen, because he really didn't do no
He thought
kind
it
of
was, look,
defense.
we about to have some fun. It's gonna be a
Right.
sketch.
You really just stood there
He
like,
said he gave that nigga a pursuit of happiness slap. All right, we gotta do these who wins.
Yeah, speaking of
So-
slapping niggas.
So, first one up. All right, we talked about this person earlier. P. Diddy versus R. Kelly.
and I would like for them both to fight to the death.
I feel like Diddy gonna win.
Yeah,
I don't
Diddy's
care who
throwing
wins.
hands in his allegations.
I
R.
know.
Kelly just
Yeah, he
peeing
throwing
and
hands in
shit.
his allegations.
R. Kelly was
I
like,
hope the worst for both of them.
I mean, R. Kelly was fighting for my fucking life.
I don't tell nobody.
Well, if the fight is R. Kelly versus an empty room and a chair, he'll win. But Diddy is out here really like,
I feel like Diddy gonna
active.
win. I also think Diddy kind of scary.
Yeah,
I think there's something about him that
Diddy is trying
Yeah.
straight men to their face on a regular basis.
something about that
You know
man.
what I mean?
Just you could tell there's some shit. Like when
Yeah.
when he sat at that table and drink champs, and he said, "Yeah, Daddy," everybody was like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
nobody
Fuck we
was
about
like,
to do?
dog, chill
What we
out."
gonna do?
Like,
Yeah.
No, and they grown men, like, dog, chill out with all that Daddy. They was like, yo,
Hey, when
They was
Diddy,
so
if Diddy
scared.
call you sir, you good.
Man.
You good, sir. Cool, pull. Hey, what's up? Hey, daddy. You like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yes.
everybody was like,
So
Yeah,
who you
Nori
got?
and them was like,
I think Diddy would win.
Alicia.
I don't care who.
Let them josh.
I'm finna watch.
If they
I'm finna
die,
film.
they die.
Also, yeah, Diddy putting explosives on cars. They
Exactly.
Never,
Wow.
Kid Cudi
This
cars.
is just a very unhinged grouping of people.
Yeah,
like
this nigga
everybody
slapped Drake,
could go.
dog. He didn't give a fuck. He don't give no fucks
You're
at
a
all.
winner. Undisputed champion, P. Diddy.
That's right.
So y'all brought up two.
Brother love.
I'm gonna let y'all have this in honor of Women's History Month because I'm not. Listen, this is the choice they gave. These are the choice. Listen to Candace Owens
Oh shit.
versus Wendy Williams.
That's a good fight.
Wait.
That's a good fight.
Pre-asphasia.
Okay,
Wendy
okay,
Williams.
all right.
Nigga.
We gotta establish.
Pre-lifetime documentary.
Yeah.
Wendy
Right,
Williams.
I'm like,
Not
oh,
a
but
fighter.
Wendy's still giving them the heat on the documentary.
Because when you know,
She ain't playing with them.
Wendy is in
She
a different
she
dimension
gonna
these
definitely open her
days.
eyes up on you.
She's in Earth 2 these days. You see
I
her
think it's
eyes?
messed up.
I'm
I
saying.
think the documentary had. Honestly, I watched it and it's kind of sad to watch.
It
I
is.
did. I
kind of
couldn't
sad
watch
to
it.
watch.
It was very. The
Yeah.
previews were just very sad.
It's bizarre. It's bizarre that they put it out. I
Yeah,
don't know. I'm
certainly.
not really sure what's going on there.
I also
but
just feel like Candace, girl.
Candace ain't got no hands though.
Candace ain't got no hands.
I believe she ain't got no hands.
Wendy ain't got no legs.
No.
God damn it! We just said we in the
Don't leave
prime
Wendy
though, nigga.
alone.
In the prime.
I'm talking about.
We talking about good prime Wendy Williams.
What you talking about?
Wendy Williams' legs was this slender in her prime. Look
her
at
prime,
videos of Wendy Williams.
Nah,
I'm not
Wendy's
talking about
Wendy a
that.
bad girl back. Come on now.
Hot
No, she was-
97
Wendy.
Wendy Williams would beat the shit out of Candace Owens.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's not. It's not even.
Okay,
Come
probably.
on,
Yeah,
bro.
hot
Nah,
96.
I don't see Candace with
We
the hands.
forgetting who started this whole
I don't really see Candace.
radio type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Candace is she could debate now. She's a good.
Yeah. You if you get two podiums,
You get two
nigga,
podiums. She might
get it, but
but
we
She
talking
ain't
about
gonna be able to scrap.
She
the
got that
pause,
white
the pause
supremacist
though.
rhetoric ready, baby.
Right.
yeah, she know how to use her. But Wendy was bad back in the
I
day.
know Wendy
I
was
don't
bad. Yo, Wendy, I was watching some of the documentary and I remember seeing early Wendy Williams. My first introduction to Wendy was that episode of Martin.
Oh yeah,
She was on the
I'm
episode
sure.
of
Yeah,
Martin.
yep.
That was my first introduction.
Any woman who was on an episode of Martin
Martin.
can beat the shit out of Candace Owens.
Yeah,
Let
it's
me
a
just
wrap.
put that on
It's a
out
wrap.
there real quick.
Hey, everybody, Wendy's 6'1", bro.
Right, she
Wendy
is.
has
She's 6
drumstick.
tall.
Yo, I didn't say that.
She
Wendy-
tall though.
She is tall.
Candace
She's very
calls
tall.
911.
Yeah. She gonna care in the situation.
How tall is she though?
Candace Owens.
No.
Wendy's
Wendy's
like
6'1".
5.
Is she really?
5'10", maybe
Okay.
with
Yeah,
heels
how
on.
tall-
I've seen her in person.
Producer, you'll look it up. How
I think she's like
tall is
5'10". She's
Wendy
tall, though.
Williams for real.
Wendy Williams. 5'10".
Yeah, she's 5'10".
Ah, you guessed
That's close though.
Yeah, I've
How
seen
tall
her in
is Candace
person.
Owens?
Candace Owens, I think is like 5'7",
Yo, why did
5'8".
somebody ask what cup size? This is a Google thing. What cup
What
size?
cup size? I think Candace Owens like 5'8", 5'7".
5'7", nailed
good.
it.
You really
So
got
she
it.
don't, she don't got to
I be
reach
knowing
advance.
they
She don't got to
dress
wait
that.
a
She
minute.
needs
some slacks
She going
with
down,
the
bro.
got
She
it.
Flare
going
at the
down.
bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Tommy Lauren. That's a name that disappeared, thank God.
Oh, yeah, because
yeah.
she was on Fox, right?
Yes, he
No
did.
comment.
No comment.
Oh, really?
No comment.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off air.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that off air.
Moving on. Wendy got that though. Wendy got that.
Wendy got that one. This is the last one. Since we talked about the Oscars for like 26 seconds,
Yeah.
I did the battle of the Oscar winners.
Okay.
Denzel Washington versus Joaquin Phoenix.
Denzel.
Come on
taking
now.
it.
And not even a race thing, bro. It's a mindset.
Yeah.
When Denzel did that interview
He said,
about
I'm leaving here with some.
I'm leaving here with something in
Yeah.
you. That's when you
He's
knew what
saying.
it was with Denzel for real.
Yeah.
There's
right.
video of Denzel in the hood in Chicago. He said whenever he go through, he
And
stop
I'm sure
by
he's fine. Yeah.
Oh, he's one of them guys.
Yeah.
You found out Denzel is one of the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he good.
Denzel
Frank
good
Lucas?
on any
Are you kidding
MLK
me?
Boulevard. Yeah.
That was Frank Lucas right there,
I'm
baby.
leaving with something.
He gonna leave.
Producer say Denzel's gonna slap the Joker out of
Basically.
For real.
Shouts out Cam to the donation for the super chat, man. We appreciate y'all. All right, so I think that's about all we're gonna do. That when we're gonna wrap all this up, man. This has been a dope one. Look, we are officially, like we say it all the time, we're back. Chris, are you in town next week?
What?
What? So you put me on the
Yes.
spot.
Sunday?
Yes.
Is that what date is that?
The
Hold up.
17th.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
We're back next week.
Yeah,
Just so you know.
St.
But before
Patrick's
we
Day.
get out, St.
But-
Patrick's.
Yeah, I'm about to say yeah. Let them.
I'm about to. I was.
let them land.
I'm about to let.
All right.
I wanted.
You bitch you. Yeah.
You bitch you.
Yeah.
You bitch you. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
I like to acquiesce to our two lovely guests. Thank
Yes.
y'all for coming rocking with us. Thank y'all for, let the people know who y'all are again, what y'all got going on, what they can check out here on the network and all that shit. The floor is y'all's. No need to rush it.
Okay.
Y'all can check out our podcast.
Yes.
The Girls Want to Know.
Yep.
Mhm.
We talk about women's issues. We talk about reality TV,
Jobs,
sometimes,
economy, politics.
everything, like following a dream, living in LA, all the things, dating, all the things you want to talk about. We talk about that on the
Yeah.
Girls Want to Know. And then she's fucking hilarious. You
Thanks,
should follow
baby.
her.
Yeah.
And I make vegan
And we're coming
food.
back, guys.
Yeah.
We'll have some great new content coming out soon.
Yes.
So.
And I make vegan
Yeah.
food and go eat vegan food, and I put it on Instagram.
And go to our
Yeah.
Instagrams and like get to know us. Go to our TikToks. We have all
Yes.
that
Tell
stuff.
people how to find all that. You can tell
all
them
of
go
us
there.
under Fatimah, Taliah, all of it. All of my social medias are under Fatimah,
And then you
Taliah.
can follow the podcast at The Girls Want to Know, and you can follow me specifically at Glow It Away.
Yeah, and the Girls Want to Know has a TikTok as well. So
Yeah.
just put in the Girls Want to Know. Go look at some old episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say that, man, because when we started this whole BBC Club Network, my vision was like, I got all these funny friends. I should put them together. I think we're stronger together than we are separately. But and Jay will tell you, I told him from rip, it's very important to have a feminine voice in this situation. And so I personally couldn't be more honored for y'all to be the first
you.
show on this
Yeah,
situation.
We're
So all
excited.
these
We're excited to
goddamn
be back.
hard legs, you know what I mean, around here. Fucking, it's
He took-
terrible.
he took
Fucking
Whitney's
terrible.
legs.
Yeah,
Ain't
that's
no
right.
hard leg. He said, Whitney don't have any legs. Jesus Christ.
Look, I echo all his sentiments literally, and I watched some of the clips of the old stuff I've seen on the, because when I met you at the Improv with Fatimah, so I was like, oh, okay, and then I didn't realize everything what he was talking about because he does a lot of shit without telling me until later. Was like, Fatimah be like, yeah, because we're gonna be on the network. The fuck are
Right.
you talking about?
You helped us know what it was about.
Yeah,
so,
and I
yeah.
broke down everything. So again, I appreciate y'all, man. Wish y'all nothing but success on everything we got going forward.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Y'all know how to find me, Mr. J
Yes,
Washington, MRJAY. You should know how to spell Washington. All the upcoming shows I posted on the Instagram. Get your tickets for my headlining show May 11th at the Westside Comedy Theater in Santa Monica. I'm telling you to get them now because it's almost sold out, which is hella dope to say, and it's only March.
That's exciting.
So go ahead and do that. If you want to donate to making it special, the link is in the bio on the IG. Chris.
Chris _please on all things social media. I'm also in the Netflix This Is a Joke Festival with my weekly show I do called Late for Work, but we doing it at the Kookaburra Lounge in Hollywood. It's on Cinco de Mayo. So I went and got two of the Mexican homies, Chris Estrada and Frankie Quinones. So it's about to be lit as fuck on May 5th. I don't even know if we have tickets left, to be honest with you. So go check it out.
That's what's up, man. Look, always shout out to Petty Cash Studios, our producer in the building. Primm, we love you, bro. Primm is gonna be back soon. Like I said, he's working
Free
on some-
Primm. Hashtag free Primm.
Free Primm.
Yeah, let's go.
Where is he at?
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll get to
Okay.
it. We'll holler at y'all next week, y'all. To the chat. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We out here. Bye.
Bye.
What